It's been more than 20 years since Iowa's Latino Heritage Festival started here in Des Moines, and now the festival gearing up for its return September 21st and 22nd over at Western Gateway Park, should I say. We got Joe Gonzalez. He is with Iowa Latino Resources. You organized the event. Thank you so much for joining us here, Joe. So first of all, for people when they show up, what can they expect at the festival?
Well, first and foremost, thank you for the invitation to be in here. It's a pleasure to be here. They can expect a lot of color, meaning a lot of vibrant colors, a lot of activity. Obviously the food is what's the driving force that gets everybody together. So you'll smell all that food going. You'll see a lot of dancing, a lot of colorful costumes, because we represent a lot of countries, not just Mexico, and so we like to try to make sure that we have a variety of our countries.
And I want to build a little bit more on that. How do you make sure that people understand that when we're talking about Latino culture, it's more than just one certain area, one certain group of people?
We kind of educate that community. So number one, we kind of educate them that we are so diverse within the Latino community that when you hear somebody speaking Spanish, instead of saying, hey, are you from Mexico? You're speaking Spanish. It should be, hey, what country are you from? You're speaking Spanish, because we have representation in the greater Des Moines area, central Iowa, from many, many countries, from South America, Central America, the Caribbean. And so what's really, really unique is that we are so diverse.
That's so important. Also so important, and you touched on it earlier, the food. So tell me a little bit about the different types of food that people can expect out there.
Well, of course, the typical Mexican food, that's a given, okay? But we have some food from Peru. We have Colombia represented. We have some food from Venezuela. We have food from El Salvador. And so we're trying to get as diverse as we can with our food, the same as to educate people about, how different we are, that we try to bring in as much food as we can, that represent different countries.
And you were telling me earlier, you've been in this position for about 10 years now.
Yes.
Tell me about the growth that you've seen with this festival over that nearly decade now.
Especially the last decade for sure, we've had a lot of growth because the word gets out, all over the state. We like to call ourselves Iowa's Latino Heritage Festival because we pull in people from all corners of the state. Families travel well within our, culture, doing a day trip to kind of check this out, and it's something that we're proud of, that we pull people in from all over the state, and so the growth has been really, really steady. We were on an uphill climb prior to COVID. COVID hit. Obviously, we kind of had to take a break, but then ever since we came back after that, then every year it's more and more crowd.
Now, really quickly, tell me what people need to know if they want to show up to the festival.
So it's September 21st and 22nd. You have free parking in the nationwide parking ramp that's right on site. It's in Western Gateway Park, right downtown. Now at our event, we do charge, it's $5 for everybody under adults and children, but if you're below 12, then it's free. We give a lot of free tickets, but a lot of times people say, well, how come you charge? Nobody else does.
Yeah.
We charge because if we're really successful, we're able to give back to community every single year.
And that's what it's all about?
And that's what it's all about.
All right.
So we give back to the community, to nonprofits, if we're really successful. And so come on out. I'm sure it's going to be a beautiful weekend. And so come enjoy.
Sounds great. Joe, I appreciate you joining us here today.
Thank you so much.
All right.